Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be another unboxing of Tacklife 5 products. I will leave all the links in the description down below. Alright, let's start with the first product. Here we have the Tacklife tire pressure gauge. I actually own another one of these, which is in my wife's car. This one's going in my car. These things are just rebranded. A lot of companies, they have this exact same product with their brand on it. The only difference that I noticed with the other ones is the rubber coating. This one actually has a rubber coating over it, and a lot of the other ones, they just straight plastic. But this is very reliable. The accuracy seems to be point on, because the sensors in my tire seems to be exactly what this reads out, so these things are actually very well calibrated. The next product is going to be this heat gun. If anybody out there actually saw my LED video, part 2, this little guy here is very familiar. Yeah, so I've seen this also rebranded. The difference between these and the others, again, is the rubber coating. A lot of them don't go for the rubber coating when they brand them with their names. They take it, just whatever option it comes with, they just take it and throw their name on it. But this one, again, has the rubber coating. This thing is extremely well. When you do like small projects, this thing comes in handy. Very handy. I like this product. I don't regret buying it at all. I bought it with a promo code, so I got it for like $10. When you watch the promo codes on Tacklife products, they come and go. One day they're there, and then one day they just disappear, even though sale is supposed to be good for them 2 weeks. This here I haven't used, but I will be using in the future. I like this cup here because when you put the cable in between it and you turn the heat gun on, it won't burn anything behind it, you know? It actually focuses right here, so this is very useful. I like this. I hope I never lose it. But as long as I keep it in the box, I should be fine. Alright, another product that I have that I actually own. This is my only Tacklife version, but the other one that I do own is like some off-brand. I don't even think there's a name on it. I think it's just thrown in a box and sold. But this is pretty familiar. Advanced magnetic wristband, very useful. If you're like me and you're always doing stuff with screws, this is very useful. A lot of the times I would put the screws in my back pocket, and then I would accidentally sit on them and it would hurt a lot. And if it wasn't that, I'd be reaching into my back pocket and poke my finger with it, so that also hurts, especially if it's under the nail. But this bad boy right here is freaking crazy. So let's say you are right-handed, okay? You put this on tightly, puss. You just throw a bunch of screws on this. Like when I built my shed outside for my lawnmower, old Stumpy, I used this a lot. I was on the roof screwing down the screws for the roof, and when I was outside, I was screwing the screws into the siding. I had this thing. I just throw a big pile of them. Yes, they do fall sometimes, but by the time you get to the bottom, you just pick them all up and use them. But yeah, this thing is very useful. What I would do is I would hold the drill with my right hand, and then this hand would take off the screw, put it on, screw it, take it off, on, screw it. It's very useful. And you can put a ton of screws on this thing. The magnets are very strong, very strong. And if you need to, there's also these pieces here to attach other things to it, but I didn't use that part. I just basically used the magnet part, and that was it. Alright, the next one is going to be this little guy right here. For some reason it's under test, measure, and inspect section of the Tacklife, but I can understand where they come from with that. But what I like about this, to me, it's more like a convenience rather than a measuring tool. It has like a little vacuum in it. I've seen this years ago, long time ago, something very similar to this. What you would do is you take this out, you put it up against the wall. You see this right here, this rubber piece, this actually becomes a coupling. You put it up against the wall wherever you're gonna drill a hole for your wife's pictures. And when you do that, you drill here. This actually vacuums in all of the dust. So as long as you keep this firm against the wall, all the dust that comes out of like drilling a hole or putting a screw in will get sucked right into this piece right here. And at the same time, it comes with the level to make sure it's straight. It sucked itself to the wall, to the table. It sucked itself to the table. So as you can see, the suction on this thing is pretty good. But yeah, this will just take whatever dust. Because a lot of the times, if you're like me and you put something in the wall, a nail or a screw to hold something, and then at the bottom of the wall you see all this dust just leaking right down the wall, and then at the bottom of the baseboard you got this giant big pile of dust that no matter how many times you clean it with Windex, it seems to always come back or stay there. I don't understand it. So when I saw this, I jumped on it. Useful, weird, and God knows I like weird. And here's the other product we have, Tacklife. This is the ball end Allen wrench set. I bought this for my printer because I needed a nice set, a longer set. This came in handy. I actually found this, I was looking for it, and I found this open box. So I was excited because it ended up being like $7 cheaper. And that explains why it looks like somebody took a huge freaking chunk out of it with their teeth. But when I opened it up, it was perfect. This is the one I use for my printer, and this is the one that I don't use. I've actually never taken this piece out. This is the only one I use. I keep this near my printer, but for this video I put it together so it'd be a little more presentable. But yeah, these the quality of these are really good. But these I haven't had any issues, and when I put stuff on my printer, I put it pretty tight. So I really like the way this is, how it has this fold. Because the Harbor Freight has almost exact same set. They don't come together, but they have this opening here. But the qualities are definitely much better. So you got the metric, and then you got the standard set. But it's nice to have. I usually just keep them in the box when I need it. Like when I have my room set up, my tool room, this will be inside my drawer. This little guy here will stay on my printer. Alright, so that's enough talking. Let's get this going. Alright, so this is going to complete another unboxing on my channel. This was the 5 Tacklife products that we unboxed together. I'm going to leave all the links in the description down below. Anything you purchase from my links will support my channel. Alright, I appreciate everything, all the support, and I'll see you guys next week on another unboxing. Thank you very much, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already.